G'day Frankston, David James and
Dennis Coard.
We are two of the cast members from Australia Day. You may be able to see us there. There's Dennis.
Yes,
the likeness is remarkable. That's me. Slightly less remarkable likeness, but there we go.
But a remarkable performance.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now, Australia Day, which you're all going to come and see and adore because it is a wonderful piece of work and extremely funny. So we've going to sit and chat a bit about some of the things that come to mind around Australia Day. What's your fondest memory, Den, of Australia Day itself? Not maybe the play, but the actual national day.
Well, I guess being born in Ireland, we migrated to Glenelg, South Australia. So
did they let you celebrate Australia Day?
Oh yeah, definitely. Convicts are entitled to celebrate as well. But so I would, the fact that it was summer and I was at Glenelg and there was a Birdman rally and it was just a lot of fun and I had great memories of that as a kid.
My phone just beat, that was my agent. No, that's not true. For me, probably living in Sydney and having an opportunity to go in the famous ferry boat race that is held every year on Australia Day, you don't sort of realise those things can go that fast, and some of the sounds they make suggest that maybe they shouldn't go that fast. But yeah, it's pretty good fun cruising up and down, racing up and down the harbour. So that'll be the first one.
Excellent. Now, David, tell me, who is your favourite character in Australia Day?
Look, my favourite character would have to be Wally Stewart.
Played by me.
Remarkably played by Dennis.
Coincidence.
And it's not so much that I agree with in most of the things that Wally says. In fact, I don't agree with many of these. But it's just such a delight to see such a wonderfully drawn character that is so relentlessly funny. He gets a lion's share of some of the very best lines from the play, and it's a delight to hear them delivered with such aplomb by my esteemed friend and colleague, and also to see how much the audience respond to them. They're both, agreeing and not agreeing, which is of course half the point. So I have to say, Wal.
Thank you. Well,
who would your favourite character be, Dan?
Well, I'm going to return the favour and return the compliment.
Good Lord, really?
Because the character of Robert, he's an honest heart. He would do anything for the town.
That's right.
Anything for his mates. A very, very Australian ethos. But he's the salt of the earth. He's not as outspoken as Wally, but he sticks up for his mates and for the town and for what he believes in.
He's a good bloke.
He's a good bloke.
A bit like me, really.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, he'd be very well cast. But all the characters in Australia Day are fantastic. They show us broad Australia and all its views and all its opinions and all its failings.
Absolutely.
But ultimately it comes together for a rollicking good show. The politics are in there, but they're not too heavy.
No.
Ultimately, people come out saying, "I've had a damn fine evening and a good laugh."
I'm sure you will too. In fact, it's remarkable how often people in the many towns we've already visited in Australia with this show, people come out, they recognise the people, they can even sometimes name them. They literally say, "I know exactly who that character is, I've met them, they're in my life." So that's always fairly encouraging.
Absolutely.
What about branching out from this play?
Yes.
What's your favourite role that you've ever played?
Well, I have to say, having played everything from Michael on Home and Away to villains in films and baddies on TV, that stage is still my favourite medium, and this is one of, if not my most favourite part. I have to say it most honestly.
When an actor says that about a role, you've got to come and see them do it, because
that's a tribute to Jonathan Biggins, who wrote it so superbly.
Yeah, look, I'm a bit like Dan. Stage is ultimately, the place one feels very at home. I've been lucky enough to do some great roles on TV as well, Hollow Men and so on. I had a lot of time, very privileged to be doing play school for a lot of years. That's obviously a great experience as well. But yes, through many different stage plays. This is the third incarnation of this play I've done, and I think the finest. It's a tribute to everyone involved in it. So I do love. You don't come back and do a play that you don't enjoy doing, or a character that you don't enjoy doing. So I'd say that, but probably also I'd put Harry Seacon in Ying Tong, a show about the goons that I did a few years ago. Also featuring Jeff Kelso.
Yes.
Right there, who plays Brian Harrigan in our play and played Spike Milligan in Ying Tong. So I'd probably say that.
Yes, and speaking of, there's Jeffrey, Jeff Kelso, Sharon Davis, Ken Moraleda and Robin Arthur are the other cast members that join us, all tremendously experienced, all of them. They've worked on everything from Lion King to My Fair Lady, I think.
And, and everything in between.
Everything in between.
All bases covered.
And in fact, the lovely thing about acting, David and I have combined in this play, that the last time we combined was on Miss Fisher Murder Mystery.
Indeed, we were punching each other's lunch.
Having a punch-up. And it's always good fun to do that. But now, look, we've got one more question we need to answer.
Did miss one just while we're still talking about characters.
Yes.
Characteristics that you feel you have in common with Wally, that I have in common with Rob. It's been an interesting one for Dennis too.
I think that what I've got, I don't agree with everything Wally says. I defend to the death his right to say it, but I don't agree with everything. But as playing him, I of course have to defend everything he says. And if I share anything with Wally, it's he doesn't mind cracking a funny. He doesn't mind being funny and enjoying the laughter of other people. So
he's certainly that on and off the stage. For Robert, I suppose I'd like to think that his loyalty and his dependability might be a characteristic I share with him, but I suppose you probably have to ask people that know me to see if they agree with that. And I suppose there's a dry wit that Robert has that that sort of humour's always appealed to me, so I suppose I'd go down that road.
right, well done, well done.
What about touring, Dan?
Oh,
Hi diddle-dee-dee, the touring life for me.
Well,
What
look,
are the good and bad bits about touring?
the good bits about touring is you get to have a lot of fun with a lot of people, cast and crew that you're touring with. The bad bits are sometimes, the bed's hard or the room's noisy and you miss home.
Better that than the bed noisy in the room. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, what makes the tour all worthwhile is when we all get on stage together and enjoy this wonderful show. Mm-hmm. And our absolute promise to you is if you come along, you will enjoy it as well. In fact, I was going to say David, but no, I'll do this. If you don't laugh and enjoy yourself, come and see me and I'll give you your money back. I can't say better than that.
That's incredibly. That's remarkable. I'm so glad that you took ownership of that suggestion.
Yes. I'm feeling
It's the generous Irishman.
It is.
Look, I probably have to. I Tim's covered it beautifully, really. I think the harder bits are when you perhaps been out on the road for a long time, you maybe missed the pull of home. I have two young daughters, so certainly on occasions miss them. Sometimes pounding out the miles in this big brown land can kind of wear you out a bit, but it's all compensated by at the end of the day or the following day when you come together again to do what you're out there for in the first place, which is do a very funny play that makes people laugh, no matter whether we're in the smallest outback Queensland town or the big smoke of Melbourne. So that's the anchor. When ultimately it's a great show that we love doing, and that's the thing that makes it all worthwhile, I suppose.
And we will love doing it in Frankston, at the Frankston Arts Centre.
On Thursday, the 27th
of August. At
8 p.m, I believe. I hope that's correct. Check your local guides. One kicker. What's your
last question? One last question. Is that
a
favourite snack?
A favourite snack
between chocolate and chips.
Chocolate and chips. I'd have to plump for beer.
I'd go for beer as well. Yeah. I think that's a very fine choice, and we'll select it there.
Because let's face it, on a hot Australia day with snags on the barbie, what goes better than a cold beer in the hand?
Well done.
Come and have one afterwards. See ya.